standing on the threshold of 2018. I personally am feeling very happy about it because this is one of those years where we think about ourselves, our personal lives, because if your emotional quotient is high, your productivity levels automatically get high. And this year, it's completely ruled by moon. There are going to be 3 solar eclipses rather than the 2, and 2 lunar eclipses, which in all makes it 5 eclipses for you to restructure, reorganize and visualize the way you would like your life to be. Libra 2018. What are the major trends for you? Well, mixed emotion and news for you in 2018. First, the good news is that after 7 years of stressful alignment with you, Uranus is beginning to move away. Instead of being continuously a stressful alignment, he will now only be approximately half the time from now onwards. In fact, you may hardly feel the influence. Not only does your health improve, but your love life and the social life also starts to brighten up. Jupiter, most of its year is in your money house, and thus you could expect prosperity and good career moves. On November 8th, Jupiter moves into your 3rd house of communication and intellectual interests. This is an excellent transit for those involved in education, sales, marketing, and journalism. Neptune has been in your 6th house of health for many years now and will be there for many more years to come. This signals the importance of spiritual healing. Now, the challenge news now is that Saturn since last December 2017 has been in a stressful alignment with you. Uranus is leaving his stressful aspect, but Saturn replaces him. So indicating you to be more cautious of your diet and exercise regime in the year 2018. Now, Saturn's move into your 4th house implies that you need to take care of your emotions and not get carried away emotionally. Be practical and realistic. So there are bound to be more domestic responsibilities to deal with. This can lead to repression and perhaps depression. There will be 3 solar eclipses this year and 1 lunar. Since the Sun rules your 11th house of friends, be prepared for turbulence in this area. Technical gadgets could also need replacements or overhauling. This year needs management of your time, emotions, and being practical. Forewarned is forearmed. So a little bit of structuring, a little bit of managing will help you tide over all the responsibilities that you still need to share. Now, regarding your health, Uranus leaves a stressful aspect but gets replaced by Saturn, thereby indicating that you need to be careful of your health. Plan your diet and exercise regime meticulously in order to avoid health breakdowns. You need to develop acceptance and patience in order to develop your resilience. Resilience gives mental power to withstand in life, to withstand whatever the life has to offer. Make sure to maintain your energy levels, as a slight neglect can dip them. So rest and relax more by taking intermittent breaks during your work hours. Neptune is the most spiritual of all the planets. Thus, you will respond by spiritual therapies, meditation, Reiki, and by manipulation of the energies in your body. Neptune rules the oceans, and he is these days residing in a water sign. Thus, you will have to pay thus you will have a special connection to the healing power of the water element. So water therapies will do you a lot of good. You will find it more beneficial from the health perspective to spend more time around water, so you could perhaps take to swimming in a big way. Now we come to your home and family life. Home and family life has been very important for you since 2008, ever since Pluto moved into your 4th house. This year it is even more so as Saturn has joined Pluto. Now your home and domestic life becomes the strongest in the horoscope, in fact gets more challenging. A cosmos detox has been going on in the family and domestic life, and this year the negative energies will eliminate and you will be giving birth to your ideal family, the divine idea of how your family and home should be. The birthing process is seldom easy. Generally there's a lot of blood, but the end result is always good. Pluto in your 4th house beautifies your surroundings, so you would pay attention to the needs of the house. Saturn in your 4th house pushes you towards making renovations and rearranging or restructuring your environments in a healthy way. This aspect does not favor a move, and which is likely to happen in 2019, but making better use of your space is important. Rearranging things in a different way makes life more comfortable. Your tendency is always to manage your home and family like a business, in a corporate kind of a way. While this brings in efficiency, but remember, it kills the emotions. You will have to revise your attitude and give unconditional love and support, allowing everyone to do what they want in their own way. Your financial planet in the 4th house helps you to make your fortunes from home if you wish to have a home-based office or business. Finance and career for you. Well, last year Jupiter was in your own sign, hence you experienced a strong financial year. This year will be even better as Jupiter spends most of his time in your money house. This is a classical astrological signal of prosperity and good fortune. It shows expansion in your earnings. Those of you who have stock portfolios will find the worth much more. Jupiter not only increases your earnings but brings in financial opportunities as well. For investors, this position favors telecommunications, transportations and media companies. Buying, selling, trading and retailing are favored as well. There is another important thing that Jupiter brings in, and that is great financial faith and optimism. Do read the book, Your Faith is Your Fortune. You will have inspired financial ideas and a great intuition. Neptune is making a great impact or a great move on July 13th, which will help you restructure and reorganize. There is another important thing that Jupiter brings in, and that is great financial faith and your optimism. You must read the book which says Your Faith is Your Fortune. I don't remember the author, but actually if you Google it, you might find Your Faith is Your Fortune. You will have inspired financial ideas and a great intuition. Neptune is making a beautiful aspect to Jupiter most of the year, especially on July 13th, which helps you to restructure and reorganize. This is a strong financial year, but not a great career year for you. Wealth will be important than status, prestige, or professional recognition. Some years are like that the cosmos always aims for a balanced development over the course of life. Different areas will have been emphasized over the others. So sometimes money is important, sometimes status and prestige is important. So for you this year, it's all about wealth. There are 2 lunar eclipses this year, and these always bring career changes and course corrections. There will also be a solar eclipse which will be happening in your 10th house of career. So now the the self-improvement which you need to do, which is a cosmic lesson for you this year in 2018, Uranus's move into your 8th house of regeneration shows that you are entering an era of body experimentation. This is neither good or bad, it all depends on how you handle it. Many of you will be involved in personal transformation. Saturn in your 4th house will have a great impact on your emotional life and mood swings. Your 4th house is not about where you live physically, but where you live emotionally. So a reorganization of the emotional life is happening. Learn to manage your mood swings the way you will manage your physical circumstances. Moods and intentions are meant to serve us. In the process of managing emotions, and the cosmos will arrange things so that it becomes necessary that you may make mistakes. Self-control to many means repression, the stifling of true feelings. Do not try to stifle. Learn to express your feelings clearly and you will feel much stronger and happier than ever. Holding back your feelings can lead to depression and physical illness. The important thing in spiritual healing is to acknowledge no other healing force but the divine. You need to acknowledge the divinity of things, the way things are designed for you. Now stay open for moment to moment intuition. Good luck for 2018. Many of my clients have asked me this particular question, that why is it important to get our yearly charts made? Now basically yearly charts is like a time planner. Once you have made your own personalized charts and you've also made your yearly transit charts, you can actually structure yourself, organize yourself, and perhaps write the dates down in your calendar when the retrogrades and the forward movement of the planets is taking place. Now when these planets are taking place, whether they are forward or retrograde, you can plan your situations in and around. When the eclipses are taking place, you can actually take important steps forward or probably restrain yourself from taking major decisions. This also helps you into not reacting to situations and creating the dramas that these eclipses normally bring in our lives. You will be able to see your own life or probably be an architect of your own fate and a producer of your own film of life. Life is all about conversations with yourself. So once making yourself aware, where are the positives, where are the negatives, what is my attitude, how do I react to certain situations, what are the different phases in my life, and what is this phases demanding. Then when you coordinate it with your transit chart, that is with your chart personalized of 2018, what the year is bringing for you, you can coordinate that and the organization and structuring of your life becomes much easier and much faster, including planning your holidays, including planning what is the attitude that I need to adopt this year so that my life can become healthy, wealthy and wise.